That's Frank Caliendo. He was in here earlier this morning. He loved it so much that
Came in at, what was it, 2 a.m.?
yeah,
For the early commuters.
And we didn't know it until you left that Gwen is a complete celebrity stalker and stuff. And so,
Oh, what happened?
when you left, she was like, "Oh my God."
He's exaggerating just a little bit, but yeah, I said, "Oh wow, that's exciting. We're meeting celebrities in the studio."
Well, she's new to the. She works at the sales department.
Oh, okay. Now you know all these voices I'm doing aren't the actual people. Right? You hear George Bush's. I know you can see me, but maybe maybe you're a blind salesperson.
I got on that a little bit.
Hey, how's it going? Great to see you.
George Bush is here. Like a big celebrity sleepover.
She's calling her parents. I met George Bush today. He was very casually dressed.
Did you hear him talk to me?
Wore my athletic shorts and my Hawaiian top. And see, I told you, he said we could just hang out, it'd just be fun. I'm like, it just happens. Like, there's a microphone near me. There's gonna be some John Madden.
We just don't want to be those DJs that go, "Hey, do Adam Sandler. Oh, that's funny. I do Chris Farley."
The worst is when people will they'll have me they'll have people call in with situations. And they'll be like, "How about Al Pacino at a drive-thru?" Like, I don't mind doing it, but it's just so much effort that I'm lazy when it comes to that. It's like I gotta think of brand new jokes instead of going to stuff I've done 5 million times. You just break. It's the Robin Williams theory, where you just do it in a different order, and all of a sudden it sounds completely new. Oh, okay, there it is. You know, that's just the way it works.
So they'll have people call, and on the spur of the moment, you have to.
Why do I feel like this is just giving?
No.
It's like all of a sudden the phones are going to light up.
1-888-41 ACJ.
So you just have to
hear Frank do.
You just have to wing it while you're there.
And sometimes it's the problem. I don't mind doing it. The problem is that sometimes it's good, sometimes it's great, and sometimes it's really, really terrible. It's the kind of thing that you should do at 10 o'clock and play the next day after a little editing session. That's what it is.
Well, and sometimes the situations you got to sit there and think, "No, what am I going to do with that?"
Oh, yeah, because I don't know regular life at all.
Yeah.
Jay Moore tried to do that to me one time we were doing a show in Vegas, and he's like, "How about we're Christopher Walken and Al Pacino at a recruiting, army recruiting. You be the recruiter." And I'm like, "I don't know. I could be the guy coming in. Why don't you be the recruiter? You drive it. I'll be the stupid guy who doesn't get anything. This way, I have to know all about recruiting." I didn't, I'm like, "Can you do 10 push-ups?" That's all I can think of. How about a pull-up? Does that sound good? Yeah, it sounds great. So it's like, there was nothing there. I was like, I just going, "Okay, Jay." He's like, just kept breaking the sketch. He's like, "Why are you doing this?" I go, "Because it's going to get edited out. It's not going to make the cut."
So does your wife find you, do your kids want to hear you do the voices? Does your wife find you funny at home? Or she
No,
like, what?
I met my wife, she was in the front row of the improv in Cleveland years ago. And I don't play that club anymore just because of this. And no, she was in the front row not laughing, and then the other comics were hitting on her. We ended up all hanging out, and then we spent time together, and we got married 2 years to the day exactly from that day we met. But no, she doesn't. She's never really found me very funny. The kids, I think they're dumb. They're 3 and 1, That's and I'm not saying that my kids are dumb. All kids are dumb. If they're 3, they don't know half. They don't even know half of what they are illiterate yet, and they don't know half of what I know. But nothing beats President Bush singing the Wiggles, because fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Toot toot chugga chugga big red car. What was that? Was somebody leaning against the lights? Is that what was happening? Because I thought maybe I'd been saying something blasphemous or whatnot. I was in the wrong part of the country to be saying something wrong. So the guy who realized, boom. I mean, it's all okay. It's just the guy leaning against the lights.
Did you hear us when you left? You're trying to do John Madden.
Yeah, we figured out that.
No. I knew I was walking into that one too.
But yeah, as soon as you left, everybody starts going, "That's terrible."
A
little higher, a little lower.
That's the effect. You should see Terry Bradshaw on the show. Is sometimes he'll be trying to do it afterward. Be like, "I'm George Bush. I am George." Frank, how do you do that? You do that with your head, man. That's fun.
Is he coming out with the skullet this year, or did he cut his hair? Because when you do Terry, don't you have a skullet? Don't you put the skullet?
Yeah, you got the bald cap and the. It's actually what you do in those makeup situations is you take a beard. It's like it would be a beard, facial beard, and you put it around the back.
It's like Terry Bradshaw and Hulk Hogan.
Is that one of your words on the show? That's a great word. I've never heard that before.
It's different forms of mullet. You know, you got the famullet, which is on a woman, is the famullet, the skullet. The mulletino is the Latino mullet.
Please stop for a second and let me enjoy that, amago. Oh, that is hilarious. Yeah, I like skullet. That's gonna, you know, I gotta find out, I'll credit you somehow, hopefully, but that's getting into an NFL on Fox. Check out my skullet. You know, he had a NASCAR too. You guys probably know that, right? Haircuts, wasn't that Supercuts? Somebody was his.
It was. I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Did Kerry Earnhardt drive that car?
I think so for a while. That was Fitz Bradshaw racing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Great clips or Supercuts?
Great clips.
I thought it was Aaron's. Rent to own.
I'll tell you what, it's not Mensa. Nah, but that, you know, people get the wrong thing about Terry too. Is, I mean, that's his character. He is a little dense at times, but he's actually, he's a smart business guy, and he's a funny guy, and he's a nice guy. Yeah. Hard life though for that guy because he can't go anywhere that people want to take pictures with him everywhere. And I was hanging out with those guys, and it was essentially in Beverly Hills. Was I telling you about this before? And but they can't. It's just people. You kind of mentioned it earlier, where you go out to eat, and they didn't care about me, but they're like Terry Bradshaw, Howie Long, Jimmy Johnson. People are taking pictures, making a move, do all kinds of stuff, just while they're trying to eat their dinner. So it's.
Yeah, we met Terry one night at an indoor rodeo in Fort Worth.
I swear, true story.
We were there with a friend of ours, and he got us VIP area.
I'll get you some VIP seats.
Yeah, it was in Billy Bob's nightclubs. Like they have a rodeo arena on one side, it's a country bar on the other side, and he was in there with a hot looking girl that was way older than he was, and he turned around and there's all these DJs standing up there, and we're like standing behind him, and we didn't even ask for a picture. I said, I'm just gonna ease up there because I don't want to seem like a dork. I'm gonna ease up there. And whenever I get up there, and I give you the signal, you say Terry when he turns around.
I thought it was one of my ex-wives.
And I thought, you know, telling him that we were from Louisiana, that he would, oh really? That we become instant friends. And he was like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm trying to watch a rodeo here.
That's great. There's a.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same thing this morning when Frank was here earlier.
He's from Illinois.
Yeah, from Illinois and Wisconsin. I'm from Northern Illinois as well. Yeah.
Here's my beverage.
Yeah, you worked that one well. I've never been a fan of geography, you know, making you buddies. You know, it's a weird, because it'd be like talking about, you know, let's say Milwaukee, and then there'll be some people from Milwaukee clapping. I'm like, why do you care? That's great. I get you're from there. Yeah, you made it. Plane landed. What? Why is that so great? By the way, it's geometry, my friends. Yeah, I don't get that. I've never understood that. Why people have the urge to clap because their state or city was mentioned, or even a suburb of their city. You know,
it's especially true on one of the on Letterman or Leno show. Oh, if he mentions, you know, Milwaukee yesterday.
I was in Chicago, and a fan of the hot dogs, are you? Paul, yeah, Dave, great Vienna beef there. And Paul, I still don't know the last time you said something important.